Here are 10 lottery winners who did things right and are still rich. Smart Lottery winner number 10. Brad Duke and the Idaho State Jackpot. In 2005, Idaho native Brad Duke grabbed the $220 million Idaho State Jackpot. Before winning his $220 million in the Idaho State Lottery, Brad worked as a manager for Gold's Gym in Treasure Valley. More interested in lasting wealth than he was in buying some fancy supercar, Brad used the jackpot money to make lucrative investments in gas, oil, real estate, and low-risk bonds. Additionally, Brad started a $1.3 million family foundation. In total, Brad's efforts have led to him more than doubling the cash jackpot that he won years ago. Smart Lottery winner number 9. Peter Lavery and the UK National Jackpot. In 1996, Peter Lavery reinvested his £10.2 million winnings in a whiskey distillery and other properties. Not your typical USA resident jackpot winner, Lavery lives in Belfast, Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. Coming from humble beginnings, prior to his £10.2 million national lottery win in 1996, his old job as a bus driver used to earn him less than $250 a week. But it wasn't enough for Peter to simply make a wise financial investment. He decided to expand his whiskey investment into a partnership with Cooley Whiskey Distillery and make the Danny Boy brand. Since then, Peter has gone on to more than triple his winnings worth and now has more than 30 properties spread across Northern Ireland. Smart Lottery winner number 8. Couple John and Lisa Robinson and their Powerball jackpot. In 2016, Munford, Tennessee natives John Robinson and his wife Lisa hit the Powerball jackpot and took home $327.8 million. Just as interesting as their own win is that they were actually one of 3 for the $1.58 billion payouts that came with that year's Powerball jackpot, which is still the highest amount on record. Like every other lottery winner, they didn't actually get to keep all $327.8 million. But even after taxes, the couple still came away with a hefty amount. John and Lisa decided to invest in real estate and now live in a $6.2 million 10-bedroom mansion and a property that also includes a private lake and a home theater. In contrast to many millionaires, particularly lottery winners, the Robinsons prefer to keep a low profile and are still super rich. Smart Lottery winner number 7. Loryn West and her Powerball jackpot. Loryn West hit the Powerball jackpot in 2018 and walked home with $343.9 million. A single mom of 3 from the United States, West used to work with an insurance company before her big lottery win. Similar to the Robinsons, West was not the sole winner of the $687.8 million Powerball jackpot. She was one of 2 winners who took home $343.9 million before taxes. Unlike most lottery winners, West decided to direct a good portion of her earnings towards charity. She donated $500,000 to the Travis Mills Foundation and established a charitable organization called Callum Foundation. Her charity continues to offer financial support to animal welfare, veteran affairs, health, and education. Quite a far cry from blowing it in Vegas, wouldn't you say? So far, we have seen some pretty smart winners. But can it get smarter than this? Maybe, so keep watching. Smart Lottery winner number 6. Jason Fry and his Florida jackpot. In 2007, Jason Fry scooped up $14 million up from the Florida State jackpot. He chose to invest in and became the owner of a successful battery business. Like others on the list, Fry was not the sole winner of his jackpot. While he took home $14 million, the total 2007 Florida jackpot was actually $47 million. A bit more on the fun-loving side of winners, he bought his favorite car, had fun with his friends, and then invested the rest. Jason also went in on acquiring a Golf World 2 driving range with a partner. On average, it annually generates about $300,000 in revenue. But Fry wasn't done yet. He also acquired a Fort Myers-based Batteries Plus store and 3 others. His batteries business alone has made him a household name in Florida, and Fry has even more ambitious plans to expand and bring in more revenue. Needless to say, Fry made his $14 million work far more for him than he did for it. Smart Lottery winner number 5. Yancey Hicks and his 2008 lottery win. Interestingly, while Yancey has one of the lowest actual winning lottery amounts on this list, he still made the most he could get out of his comparably modest $1 million lottery win. He purchased and is now the proud owner of a Subway restaurant that earns him a stable income. It's not the state-spanning business empire that Jason Fry is building, but Yancey's investment has still set him to continue earning passive income into the future. Smart Lottery winner number 4. Cynthia Stafford and her California lottery win. After her $112 million California lottery win in 2007, Cynthia Stafford became a successful businesswoman and philanthropist. But it's crazy to think how it all came about. On Mother's Day of 2007, a day she probably thought would be like any other, Cynthia woke up the lucky winner of the California lottery. She immediately shared some of it with her brother and father. She invested the rest in real estate properties and her new business, Queen Nefertari Productions LLC. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Cynthia Stafford currently has an estimated net worth of $10 million. This past winner was definitely smart, but don't think you have seen it all. If you want to get the best ideas for when you win the lottery, make sure to pay close attention to these last 3 winners. Take notes and keep watching. Smart Lottery winner number 3. Mark Brundinel and his 1997 Lotto jackpot. While less information is available for Mark and his wife Cheryl, this Sunderland couple is perhaps the smartest of them all, given what they won. Before winning £900,000 in February 1997, Mark was making ends meet as a chemical tanker driver and a bakery manager. After the money came through, he decided to invest it into setting up a double glazing business that continues to bring in consistent profit well over 20 years later. Smart Lottery winner number 2. Sue Herdman and her 2010 lottery win. Working as a hairdresser when she won her £1.2 million lottery prize, Herdman proved to be quite the intelligent, if unconventional, investor. Herdman didn't indulge of any of the typical luxurious lifestyle choices of most jackpot winners, and instead decided to invest in pig farming. Today, she owns a pig farm in northeast England and has over 7,000 pigs. On average, about 1,000 piglets are born weekly. A massive, far more reliable and consistent jackpot for her. Smart Lottery winner number 1. Richard Lustig and his multiple lottery wins. Certainly the most unique of all the Smart Lottery winners, Richard Lustig has scooped up lottery cash prizes 7 separate times. And while it might seem like one of the strangest things to grow accustomed to, Lustig is rather used to winning the lottery by this point. Understandably, Lustig rose to fame during his 7 lottery-winning stints that continued from 1993 to 2010. Somewhat curiously, his winnings alone are, in total, just $1 million. But what made Lustig smart was how he utilized all the media exposure that came with his fame in spreading the word once he wrote a book called Learn How to Increase Your Chances of Winning the Lottery. The number of copies he sold ended up actually earning him a net worth more than double his total winnings. So while he may not have won the most or ended up with the most money, it's hard to deny Lustig's pure luck and resourcefulness. All these winners are definitely smarter than the winners on our video of the dumbest lottery winners in US history.